I'm Tom Sell. I'm with Combest Sell & Associates. We're a consulting firm doing work in Washington, D.C., advocating for agriculture and agricultural interests, but based here in Lubbock, Texas. There's a cultural aspect to agriculture that brings value to our society and appreciation for nature, for the challenges she presents, for private property rights and ownership and stewardship of our land and natural resources. Get the most we possibly can out of it and pass it on from one generation better than it was passed on to the previous. So agriculture is so important from a cultural aspect, from a security aspect. Obviously, the first thing that our nation's fathers wanted to do, our founders, was to secure a domestic supply of food and fiber, to allow for the security of this growing, burgeoning colonies that became a nation. And that remains true today. We don't think about it often because in the U.S. we've been so blessed by a stable, safe, affordable food supply for so many generations now that we take it for granted. What's great about agriculture is that you're creating new wealth every year. You're taking seed, you're taking sunlight from above, you're taking the resources of our soil that you're tending to over time and producing a new crop, which is, in economic terms, new wealth every year that flows through the economy. From those who are supplying the farmer, the seed sales, the machinery sales that allow for the cultivation of the land, to those who buy the product, the cotton or the grains, to feed them to cattle and add value to it, or to gin the cotton to send it to a textile mill. It creates new wealth that then flows through the economy. So, folks estimate in the Lubbock economy alone that ag accounts directly for some 40% of the economic activity. Even on a national scale, the footprint of ag is remarkable. Even though there's so few farm families in our nation in terms of the population, really about 150,000 farm families produce 90% of the agricultural goods for this nation of 320 million, and keep in mind we export about 30% of our nation's agricultural products abroad. We are truly one of the most productive, dynamic agricultural industries in the history of mankind. If you take care of your foundational things, and agriculture I would say is a foundational thing, then it allows arts and other creative activities, intellectual pursuits to flourish.